Well, hello everybody, and guess what? It happened again. My camera said 3, 2, 1, which means it's time to go live here on Facebook. Have you experienced that yet? Having your camera go 3, 2, 1 and going live? Oh my goodness, gosh, you need to. We're going to encourage you a little bit about that today as well. So let's start off with our quote of the cast. I've got a face made for radio. Who said that? My buddy Mike Stewart says that all the time. I've got a face made for radio. And that's where today's topic came from. And I'm going to show you a 4-slide face made for radio video template. Okay, today is Template Tuesday. Welcome. This is the day we take something that you use all the time, right? And deliver unto you a template for it. Hey, Margaret, thanks for those. And today's is the 4-slide I've got a face made for radio video template. So welcome, folks, if this is your first time joining us. So glad you're here. And welcome to the show. Hello, Dean. Hello, Vicky. Hello, Alicia. You made it today. Yay. Good for you. All right. So what does that mean? That means we got brand new people here. That's cool. Thanks for joining us. Our whole mission, our whole goal here with everyone is to help online entrepreneurs just like you go further faster. And in story time with Jeff today, we'll talk a little bit about exactly how fast we're going and kind of put that all in perspective. If you're one of our regulars, say hi. And if you're one of our irregulars, say hi here in the chat. You can self-identify with either irregular or regular, and it's up to you where you go to the bathroom, okay? So, and if you're watching this on the replay, glad you're here. Chubby wants to know, where were you? He loves it when you're here live, and it's okay, and we're glad too. I'm glad. I don't know about Chubby. I'm glad that you're here on the replay. For those of you that don't know who I am or don't know who I am, my name's Jeff Herring, and I help folks just like you unleash, package, promote, and cash in on your content in all forms. Text, blog post, audio, video like this. It's all a way to promote and publish and cash in on your content, right? Right. I'm also the co-creator of livevideosecrets.com, along with my buddy Mike Stewart, who I quoted a little while ago. I figured if I'm going to give him that quote, I got to include him here, in livevideosecrets.com, right? All right. And today's sponsor is resultsnowwebinars.com, and we'll tell you what's coming up at the end of the show this week on Results Now Webinars. So let's dive in to our content, and I'm going to deliver unto you the template, about 4 slides video template, even if you've got a face made for radio. You see slide 1 right here. Slide 1 is simply the title slide, folks. You give your video a title, okay? Use keywords, include a benefit, tell them what you're going to give them, okay? So slide 1 is your title slide. How are we doing so far? Have we gotten too hard yet? Let me know. Tell me here in the chat. Have we gotten too hard yet? We doing okay? All right. Slide 2 is the problem slide. Slide 2 is where you simply identify the problem. Okay? You name the problem. Okay? That's it. That's all. Okay? So slide 1, title slide. Slide 2, you name the problem. All right, Margaret says she's got it. Yay. Cool. Slide 3 is the solution slide. You've given a title. You've identified the problem. Now you're going to identify a solution. But Jeff, isn't that giving away too much if I give away all my solutions? Who said anything about giving away all your solutions? You're just giving away one. Okay? And when you topic slice, that means take one of your topics and slice it down into smaller topics. There's a lot of solutions you can give away without giving away the store or the farm. If you can give away the store or the farm in one tip, your store or your farm's not big enough. Let's work on that. Okay? So don't worry about that. Because what happens at a psychological level is this. People go, wow, if I get that for free, I can't wait to see what I get when I invest with this person. And that's what you want to have happen. So slide 1 was the title slide. Slide 2, problem slide. Slide 3, solution slide. Now, when you do this right in just 3 slides, people are thinking, wow, this is good stuff. How can I get more good stuff from this person? Well, that's slide 4. That's your call to action. For more tips and tools about blah, 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 visit and then the URL. Or you can claim your 3 tips for whatever it is at this link right here. And then you give the link. That's all you do on the call to action slide. You get them to take the next success step and you provide a link for them to do it. And when you're doing this right, like I've shown you, by the time they get to slide 4, they're wanting more information from you. So, now, none of this is hard. It's just 4 slides, and you never have to show your face if you don't want to. I recommend that you do, but you don't have to if you don't want to. Okay? So that's the 4-slide Face Made for Radio video template, right? And as we slide on in to Story Time with Jeff, this story is about a lot of things. It's about the pace of technology. It's about the differences that many of us have watched over the years. And I think that's right. That's what happened in Margaret Chubby's changing all the slides. How about that? He's pretty talented for a skeleton, isn't he? I think we lose track of all the changes and the power that we have at our fingertips. So Saturday afternoon, Caleb and I ran up and we're buying some running shoes for both of us, and then meeting some friends to do some stuff at the lake. And we were talking about his science quiz coming up, his science final coming up. And something we said about science made me think of the Thomas Dolby song, She Blinded Me with Science, right? So I picked up my phone at the stoplight and said, Siri, play She Blinded Me with Science. And Siri did, right there on the stereo in the SUV. It was an amazing thing. And what was amazing to me is Caleb just thinks that's the way life has always been. He's 14. So after the song, we got into a discussion about not too long ago, in my adult memory, okay, if you didn't own the record of a song, you had to wait until it came on the radio to hear it. You had to wait until it came on the radio. And he's looking at me like, nuh-uh. And I said, yeah. And then you had to be listening real close, because in case you wanted to tape it, you had to be close enough so you could run over there and press the button and catch as much of the beginning of the song as you could. And he's still looking at me like, nuh-uh, Dad, you're making this up. Not that I would ever make up stuff with my sons and tell them stories or anything. Okay? And it got me into thinking about how incredibly fast in the last few decades things have changed. Look at what we're doing right now. We're doing live video on the internet, on Facebook, which is incredible. Okay? Now, that's one of the reasons why I say no one ever fails online. Some people just give up before the magic happens. Okay? No one ever fails online. Some people just give up before the magic happens. And so my encouragement, my imploration, how's that for a word? I just made it up. Okay? Imploration. If you think about it a certain way, all words were made up. It's just a matter of when, right? Okay? So my encouragement, my imploration for you today is grab a hold of all this good, incredible stuff that's at our fingertips and use it to get your message out to the world. Because there's more people out there ready to hear your message who can only hear it from you than you can ever get to in your lifetime. Okay? And talk about a lifestyle. Make a difference in the lives of others. And create the lifestyle you want for a living. That's kind of a cool thing. And I want that for every one of you. Okay? Thank you for that quote, Alicia. No one ever fails online. Some folks just give up before the magic happens. Thanks, Alicia. Appreciate that. All right. So now, one of the magical things we get to do now, and it's so easy from when it first started, is podcasting. Okay? One of the things I do with this live cast, right after we get done, I'll start the process. And one of the things I do is I take the audio out of this and it turns into my podcast. Okay? Now, whether it's a podcast, a live cast like this, a teleseminar, a webinar, one of the things that holds people back from doing it and holds people back from doing well with it is the preparation that goes into it. What if we could get your preparation for every show, whether it's a podcast, live cast, teleseminar, webinar, whatever, down to 10 minutes or less? Would that be a cool thing? That's what we're going to do this Thursday on the big show, on the Results Now Show webinar edition at resultsnowwebinars.com. And if somebody would be so kind as to place that over here in the chat, resultsnowwebinars.com. Hey, Travis. Travis says, go, Jeff, go. Okay, I'm going. I'm a going. Okay? Because what we're going to do on that show, Jim Edwards and I'm having Jim Edwards come in, and we're going to show you how to get your prep, your show prep for any one of these shows, live cast, podcast, teleseminar, webinar, down to 10 minutes or less. Thanks, Margaret. Okay? 10 minutes or less, which means you can do more shows more often for more people, right? This is a good thing. Now, there is a wee bit of an entertainment factor coming on Thursday, okay? For those of you that are part of my community, you know we have fun on our webinars, right? And depending on what mood I'm in, who knows what's going to happen during a training, right? Okay? Now, if you know Jim Edwards, you know that who knows what will be said and who he'll offend and what he'll do on a webinar, right? Bring those two entities together for an hour and a half or so. And if nothing else, you're going to be majorly entertained on what Margaret's calling the Jim and Jeff show, right? So, resultsnowwebinars.com is where you want to go, and we'll see you there Thursday. Grab this template that we talked about, the 4-slide Face Made for Radio video template. Go use this stuff, and we're going to catch you next time.